1 week ago, I set off on the most insane challenge I have ever committed to, getting this YouTube channel monetized in 90 days. My game plan involved creating not 1, not 2, but 3 long-form videos per week for the next 3 months. No big deal, right? When I started this challenge, I had 559 out of my needed 1,000 subscribers and 329 out of my needed 4,000 watch hours for YouTube monetization. I am officially 1 week into my challenge and it is time to debrief. Is my game plan working? What are the numbers looking like? Am I slowly descending into madness to keep up with the pace of my content creation? Find out on this week's episode of Aprilynne's 90-Day YouTube Monetization Challenge. Also, if you missed episode 1, I'll put a card in the top somewhere with the link so you can catch up. In this week's recap, I'll cover something very surprising that happened, what my schedule looks like for making 3 videos per week, what my strategy has been, how my videos have been performing, and of course, what my progress was in reaching the monetization thresholds. Let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. Did I successfully upload 3 videos this week? Yes. Yes, I did. And I'm gonna toot my own horn here for a second because I am pretty dang proud of myself for that. For so long, I was stuck in this limiting belief that for me, it was only possible to release 1 long-form video per week. I thought that it was impossible for me to do any more than that, and if I tried, the quality of my videos would dramatically suffer. And now here I am, blowing my limiting beliefs out of the water and uploading 3 videos in 1 week. That's the most video content I have ever created in 1 week ever. But that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is... No, come on, you gotta get close for this. The craziest part is that the videos that I released this week were some of my best videos ever. And that's honestly so wild to me because going into this, I thought that it would be the exact opposite. When I first had this idea for this 90-day challenge, my logic was that the quality of my videos would take a hit because I was editing them myself as opposed to using a professional editor, and I didn't have as much time to script as I normally did. But that decrease in quality would hypothetically be worth it because of the increase in volume and the momentum that I would build up during the challenge. That was the theory anyway. That's what I was prepared for. But instead, something very unexpected happened. When I showed the first video of this challenge to my partner, he said that it was his favorite video that I had ever created. He said it was the video that felt the most Aprilynne, and to my surprise, other people said the same. Even though my video was less polished and didn't have all these fancy effects, people actually preferred it over my other videos. Their reactions changed the way that I thought about YouTube. Previously, I tried to get as close to the perfect video as I could. I wouldn't film if the studio setup wasn't good enough. I'd spend days working on the script to make it as polished as I possibly could. I agonized over details and spent countless hours working with my editor until I thought the video was good enough. But with this 90-day challenge and uploading 3 videos per week, I don't have time for that. I'm not a professional editor. I have like 5 editing effects I apply to all my videos on repeat. I don't have time to polish my script. I just write and go. But perhaps that's a good thing. And perhaps the polish and perfection that I chased before actually masked my own voice. It's still far too early to tell, but so far the response to my new videos have been overwhelmingly positive, so that's a good start. But just because I'm not as focused on polish doesn't mean that I'm not spending a ton of time on these videos. I've worked more non-stop hours in the past week than I have for most any other week in my life. In order to release 3 videos per week, my schedule looks like this. On Monday, I'll ideate, script, and film video 1. On Tuesday, I'll edit video 1. On Wednesday, I'll upload video 1 and spend the day researching. On Thursday, I'll ideate, script, and film video 2. On Friday, I'll edit video 2. On Saturday, I'll upload video 2 and ideate, script, and film video 3. On Sunday, I'll edit video 3. And then in the new week, I'll upload video 3 and the cycle begins again. It's a lot of work. And while I truly am so incredibly energized by this challenge and by the pace of my video creation, the days are long and the risk of burnout is real. Burning out is probably the biggest risk to me not completing my 90-day challenge, so moving forward, I'll need to find ways to mitigate it. Maybe it's taking more midday breaks. Maybe it's going on more walks. Maybe it's having more coffee with friends. I'm not sure yet, but I'll need to figure it out if I have any shot at finishing this challenge. For the time being though, I'm doing fine. So let's take a deeper look into the videos that I released this week. The overall strategy is to release 1 build in public video and 2 growth videos per week. The build in public videos are videos like these, where I go deep into the behind the scenes of the processes and strategies and details of pursuing this challenge. The growth videos are videos with a larger appeal that would be interesting to new people, even if they had no idea who I was. And for this week's growth videos, I did something that I had never done before. You see, I had recently watched Jay Clowes' interview with Film Booth, and one of the things that really stood out to me was just how much time Ed spent thinking about video topic and packaging. My general strategy is to spend 1 day per week researching as much as I can to be used in future videos, so I had 20 pages of notes about Ryan Trahan and his approach to YouTube. The hard part was converting those notes into an interesting YouTube video. In the past, I would have tried to cram in as much of his story and lessons as I could into a single video. That's what I did for my Catherine Manning and Dr. Mike videos. But the problem with those videos is that they're too broad. When a viewer watches those videos, the viewer has to work to extract the value in the lessons. I wanted my new videos to be more focused, so I decided to spend a lot of time thinking about topic and packaging. For my Ryan Trahan video, I wanted to combine some of the topics that I knew that aspiring YouTubers were interested in with the packaging of the Charisma on Command channel. This is how I did it. First, I wrote down a list of overall concepts I had Ryan Trahan researched to back up. Then I looked through Film Booth's channel and came up with a list of topics that he continued to mention. Ed knows what he's doing, so I trust these to be topics that aspiring YouTubers are interested in. Then I looked through the Charisma on Command channel to see how they package their videos. I noticed that all of their videos were either in a listicle format or a how-to format. When it came to their title, they always showed a picture of their celebrity of focus, and they tended to use a few core phrases for their thumbnail text. The interesting thing about the Charisma on Command channel is the way that they use celebrities to teach confidence. They'll analyze the celebrity's behaviors and then turn those behaviors into a framework for confidence. I wanted to do something similar with Ryan Trahan. Could I learn what he's done to propel himself forward on YouTube and then turn that into a framework that would be valuable to others? Once I had all of my lists, I started to mix and match. I ran out of room on my whiteboard, so I switched to Figma. I ended up with 4 different titles for the same topic, and I chose one of them to move forward with. To give you a general idea, that entire process of ideation took me around 2 hours, which is much longer than I've ever ideated before. The result was this video, which turned out to be something that I was really proud of. And the video performed pretty well too. Let's take a look at the analytics. The videos I created this week have been top performers for me. The challenge announcement video was a 1 out of 10 for me by a large margin. The Ryan Trahan video was a 2 out of 10. The video about YouTube Shorts that I released this morning was a 3 out of 10. That seems great, but if we take a look at the last week, we can see that my top traffic source for views was external, followed by channel pages. That's not good. What I want to see is the top traffic source of browse features, because that's how a video blows up. This week, I've been sharing a lot of my YouTube journey on Twitter and linking to my videos there, so that's what's been driving a lot of these external views. I still think that this is useful for me because I do believe that there are people on Twitter who would be interested in my YouTube journey, but I'll probably stop linking to my videos on Twitter soon, or at the very least, only link to the build in public videos there, not the growth videos. The click-through rates on my videos have been pretty high for me, so that's pretty good feedback on my titles and thumbnails, but my average percentage viewed was pretty low, so I really need to work on keeping my retention up. All right. Are we ready to check the progress toward my monetization threshold? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Weekly progress update. You ready? Last week, we're at 559 subscribers and 321 watch hours. This week, we're at 600 subscribers and 355 watch hours. This week, we gained 41 new subscribers and 26 watch hours. If you're part of the 41 new subscribers, welcome! Say hi down in the comments. I'm so happy to have you, and I'll do my very best to make this content worth the subscribe. I'm still nowhere near my monetization threshold, especially when it comes to watch hours, but hey, it's week 1. 7 days down, 83 to go. I really appreciate everyone's support on this journey so far. The encouragement and the kind words that I've received in the past week have meant more than you know. And I hope you like this update. If you have any requests or suggestions for what should be included in future weekly updates, let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up and the subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, Fridge.